Welcome to this video course strictly for newsletter subscribers. I want to thank you for being here, and in this free course we're going to address one of the most common issues that people face when it comes to making progress in their lives. This has to do with setting a to-do list and not being able to follow through with it. This also has to do with having an image in your mind of a certain person that you want to become, and then not being able to take the necessary steps to become that person. You set goals for yourself and you just don't follow through with them. You want to do things in life, but you just can't do them. And you find yourself avoiding them and eventually stopping the goals altogether. I was struggling with this for over 15 years. I tried just about everything to get myself in the position where I could actually follow through with the things that I wanted to do. And I failed every single time until I developed this framework that actually worked. And I was able to pull myself out of the hole, start doing the things that I wanted to do, and within a matter of months, transformed my life into something that I'm quite proud of. And I'm really proud to share this framework with you because it actually works. It's the exact same thing that I did to get myself to the place where I feel more confident now in my own skin. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I have a direction and I'm working towards it. And this can be applied to any goal in your life. The whole point about following through with your goals is to build self-trust and self-love. You want to be able to trust yourself. When you say that you're going to do something, you want to do it. You know in your mind what the right things are to do. You know what's going to make you proud. You know what's going to move the needle forward, but you can't bring yourself to do them. And I've figured out the reason why. It's actually not a discipline problem. It's an energy problem. It's where you're putting your energy and what you're using your energy for. We're going to look at your energy and how you're misusing it. I'm going to show you how to redirect your energy to things that actually matter and that will improve your life and help you meet your goals. We're going to talk about change and why it's so difficult to change and what's really holding us back with that word, and how to reframe things and look at it in a different way where we're actually excited about change. We're going to talk about bad habits, what they are, and how they really are hurting you. You may be doing things that you don't even realize are taking your energy away and destroying your confidence. We're going to talk about how to replace those bad habits with good habits. And all of this is going to be done in a very specific order so that you can dress yourself up for success. This isn't about just temporarily changing yourself for a month or so and then reverting back to your old patterns. It's about really understanding why you've made the choices that you've made and how you can actually come out of that and support yourself to have the life that you want. And when you do it from this angle, these changes will be life-lasting. You will know how to move the needle forward in your life, and if you ever catch yourself slipping, you'll be able to understand why, and you'll be able to redirect yourself with the proper framework to get back in the game. There's two types of ways that you waste energy. One is by giving it to other people who are not moving your goals forward and they're getting their needs met, but you're not getting your needs met. This can show up in overgiving and helping people with too many things during the day. This can show up with accepting invitations. This can show up as surface level conversations that you have with someone on the phone or in person, and you end up giving a lot more time to them than you really want to. These examples all fall under the people-pleasing category. You want to please these people so that they'll like you and they'll make you feel accepted. But at the end of the day, they always want more, and you're always disappointed with yourself in some way that you didn't follow through with what you really wanted to do, because deep down, we really know what we want. And we know when we're not giving ourselves that. The second way in which you can waste energy is through self-sabotage. And this is when you decide to distract yourself from doing what you know you want to do, and it really is usually a confidence issue. You don't feel like you're good enough to meet the goal that you want to meet. And so instead, you distract yourself out of fear to protect yourself from failing at that goal. Examples of distractions that waste your energy are drinking alcohol, smoking weed or cigarettes, binge watching television, scrolling on your phone, video games, busy work instead of real work. Examples of this are cleaning your house, organizing your email, organizing your desk, and releasing your energy sexually, whether it's masturbation or sexual activity with another partner. And you'll know you're doing this when you feel stressed, and the main purpose of this activity is to release stress instead of actually sharing your love with someone else. What we don't realize is when we choose to do these things, there's a huge consequence that happens afterwards. And it has to do with us realizing that we didn't follow through and we didn't treat ourselves the right way. And this shows up in forms of shame, where we grow to hate ourselves for not making the best decisions for ourselves and for not putting ourselves first, and for trying to give to everyone else instead of ourselves and please everyone around us but ourselves. This causes us to lose belief in our own abilities, it causes us to shrink ourselves and feel small, and it causes us to create this illusion that we're unworthy, that we don't matter, that we're not good enough, and that we're not powerful enough to create the lives that we want. All of this is false. You are an extremely powerful person. You just need to recognize that and remember it. All you have to do is shift a couple things around so you can start building that energy and momentum inside you, and it will prove to you that you are powerful enough to do just about anything in life. When you start doing the things that you say you're going to do and you start respecting yourself, it creates trust within you. And the more you do that, the more trust you build with yourself, and it becomes easier for you to do future events because you'll naturally believe in yourself and you'll cultivate a natural motivation to get things done. This short video series is going to teach you about energy and how to use it effectively without wasting it, how to make change seem less daunting and a much easier process, how to remove bad habits safely, and how to instill good habits that stick. But most important of all, it's going to teach you how to build a solid foundation that you can rely on for years to come, because this is how everything is done in life, from a core foundation that we build in ourselves by doing what we say we're going to do and building that trust. You're going to go from hating your life to being incredibly proud of yourself. You're going to have more energy. Each day, you'll notice that you're experiencing more joy and confidence. Now let's move on to the next video where I'm going to explain why change is so damn hard and how to make it easier.